Welcome back to my Pillar of Eternity Let's Play series.
Indeed.
If I remember from last time, I
Point the way.
have
The better part.
I have only 2 rooms left to explore. Is there any traps in here?
Following your lead.
A big chest?
I'm here.
Most likely a trap.
On your word.
Feels like I've been tossed around in a snowstorm.
Good friend. What does this do? Oh, this is good. Accuracy +4. Oh, attacking it's the same enemy plus 25 damage. Minor spellbind. Oh, this is quite the catch.
Ready, Watcher.
This is quite the catch I gotten.
Follow on your word.
Let's see, compare the tool. Both still the same amount of damage, and this have more range.
Following your lead.
This is a good time to rest up.
I shall.
I need to put more points into mechanics.
Hello.
Ready, Watcher.
Is there a enemy in here? Okay, Vampire, Drugger. And what this thing is? Oh, the coffin of some kind.
My bow's ready.
Battle meditation.
Yes?
Paralyzed, no, not good, not good.
Hi.
Here, John. No longer paralyzed. Now I can kill them all. That undead have to go. Kana switch to your sword. Someone undead. Lower your defense.
Ready, Watcher.
Cast minor wound on Kana.
I shall deal.
The vampire have to go now. Cast here on Kana. Knock them down, either. That vampire have a high
I'm here.
deflex, reflex.
These ones are in for a walk.
He is dead. Kiana went down in that fight. Yeah, and this is the last room.
What? Yes? What?
What do they have? Oh, just... just undead skin.
Hmm?
Or fire flesh. Is there anything that I can actually loot in this room? No, I don't see anything of value. I have to go down the next floor. What is the status on what I am working on? Done in 11 hours. I am close to leveling up. Fast. Oh, I forgot to turn on fast mode. If the is like 16 floors maybe or more to this place, I wonder who bright idea it was to build. Who bright idea it was to build on top of a ruin.
Ready, Watcher. Right.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
There's crystals there. A room there. A bug. Good job, Zegni. You safely missed mid attack. John, you don't want to die on me.
What?
Quick.
Ready, Watcher.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Got an arrow for this.
Another beetle.
This one.
That's a different beetle.
Attack!
I shall. I'm here.
I have them.
That's zombie. Does he have the same? Oh, he does have the
Of
same
course.
shell.
I'm here.
Nice and quiet.
Nothing to. Oh, there's a room here. There's most likely enemies in this room.
Point the way. Got it.
This is a. What is this? It is what I think it is. I have to quickly run through here as no, there's
I've got this.
and that door is locked.
I'm here.
Right. Look like if I take this way, I can get to that door. I sort of like these level design.
Point the way.
These level designs allow you, the player, to choose which way you want to go around the problem at times.
Got an arrow for this one.
Swamp slime.
Yes?
Finish them up. Go around, doggy, and
Margaret's fire, bless the.
Ready, one. My bow.
This away!
Endurance low on. Oh, he's low on endurance only. That is not too bad.
I'm here.
A locked door. I need a key for that, most likely.
Ready, Watcher.
Easy now.
After an each.
These. Oh, that's a stone build.
Attack!
They get to get to dig through the ground.
Indeed.
It's not
That was a bit of a wasted spell.
working!
Arthek worse than Roth.
Let's have it out!
Do they have the key? No.
Of course.
The key must be in here then.
Ready, Watcher.
And what does the flame reveal?
Or put the Z trap. I don't want to have Kana going down again. Pearl. This is just a stone. A club. I don't need that. It seems I cannot proceed anymore until I actually level up my my mechanic skills. Look like I have to do some more leveling up again. I don't want to do most game main quest. Make my merry way and make my merry way and check the other part of the map that I haven't gone to yet. And maybe I will work on the other characters' personal quests. Mechanic skills, I have to buy it. Let's go there and rest up. I don't have a lot of equipment to sell. And this armor is so good enough for Tana. That's one floor I was planning to, or at least blocks, well, that you're gotten your skill up to that point. I want if when I was here, talk to me or something about what happened in the. Let's see. I should go to the. I should have the lore bonus. Warden Lodge. I should go and check the Warden Lodge out to see what's in there. No vents, no. Let's see, what can I build? Merchant stall. That would be a good thing to good thing to get next. If I do eventually pass bit of camping supplies from without going to the town to sell my loot. Hunting lodge. Can I can I go in here? There is not much left to build. I just have the few remaining structures here to finish up on, and I will have the place back to its state before it was left in a bounties.
Hello!
The widowed old man takes a puff from his pipe and nods at you. Was wondering when you drop by. Kids around here been hit with more than their share of trouble of late. I'm up to my ears in bounty offers. Figure at least one of these might interest you. I can do bounties now? Interesting. What are the most recent bounties? Now I ought to warn you, there's a reason these bounties are still on offer. These are tough bastards, every one of them. If you're not up to enough, feel free to come back when you're better prepared. In the meantime, here's a good hatch to start off. The standing bounty on side ahead, of course. There's the forest lurker, hunting the trade route, and the ogre shaman. Should fetch a good price. And up last is the one. I all the bounties at the moment. I have a feeling that I can just do them on my own time and they will not affect the plot line. I have all of this region explored. I just have to explore all of this part and up here. This is a forest of some kind. Stormwall Gorge.
Hello. Hello.
I can safely assume I will encounter bandits and forest creatures. A ruin of some kind? What is this? Better quick save. The starlight illuminates a pattern in the ground. You kneel to get a better look. The stone here have been carved few simple shapes. A small circular indentation marks the center, and a much larger circle surrounds it. You see what appears to be written above in the two circles. Look at the circle indentation. This look like it was probably made by the same people in the ruins beneath the stronghold, I think. The indentation is shallow and smooth. It looked like it was intended to hold something specific. Examine outer circle. Several shapes have been carved along the outer ring. Though most have been worn away, you can make out crests above the center. Examine the writing. The characters are completely foreign to you, no doubt a remnant of some long-forgotten language. Wait a while. You wait a few hours, watching at the stars glow overhead. Wait a while. You wait a few hours, marking the sun's journey across the sky. Examine indentation to see if this changed anything. Oh good, the merchant is done there. Woodline trails. Group, come to the rescue.
Charge!
That's not good. Poison. Or second.
These ones are... Yes?
Lie. Wait, hand. Oh, it looked like I need to put something in the circle there if I want to activate whatever is there. Fail druid. Fail druids. How nice.
Thing is...
Finish.
Worth it.
Cast. Let's finish these druids off. John, you're injured. Not good. Not good at all. That's a unique spell you have there. Oh, this bunch have good weapons. Unfortunately, my crew have fine weapons already.
How may I help?
A lion? Why is it doing in this part of the world? Lioness. The symbol, icon, or whatever artifact in that I need to use here must be in the region here. Dead bodies. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. Let's check this campsite. Oh, it's not a campsite, it's a path.
Let's have it out!
Oh, look like a adventurer of some kind. Look like a adventurer of some kind that died here.
Ready, Watcher.
I need healing.
What?
Durant.
Hey.
These lions are quite the tough
My
opponent.
bow's ready.
What?
These.
Older Lion Fang. What did this adventure have? A winged helmet?
How may I help?
What?
I'm here.
Look like John have to use the crossbow.
Leading the way.
John have to use the crossbow for the time being. I don't want to run until another pack of lions, but most likely I will. And who's this person? Her harvest. Chewing on piece of uncooked meat, a small ornate dress in tattered leather offered a mumble and greeting and waved his hand. Despite his pleasant smile, the upper right portion of his face isn't in a sore state. Any eye patch stitch with a stylish eyeball wrapped around the patch. Around his head and his eyes. Around his head and his ear is a makeup remnant that twitches and spasms while the other ear perk up as you approach. Next to him is the splayed carcass of a deer that appear ripped open by a bear or both. It was probably by a lion, most likely. You hear a gurgling rumble next to you. Senge places her hand on her stomach. Her eye are on the carcass, still fresh. Iktamak, pink tongue lolls out of his mouth.
If this is your deer, you need a new game warden. Name's Haravius. Hungry? I can't eat all this. First catch of the day, help yourself.
I am not a game warden, so I shouldn't play at that role. You might want to cook that first.
And ruin the original texture? That's the best part! Just see for yourself.
Turning his attention to the corpse, he plunged his blade into the deer with his Saxon abdomen.
Eat up!
After you. The one eye locks your and tear off several inches of intestine with one whipping bite. He thought it you, his eyes squinting at you.
So delicious. Now I know the deer had elderberries for its last meal. Are you sure you don't want to try some?
What killed that deer?
One ornery Stelgar. Though looking at the deer's insides, it had a malformed but delicious heart, and would have been dead within the year regardless. Galloway chose a fitting end for this fine animal. Pardon me, I shouldn't pray with my mouth full.
What bring you here?
Other than the delicious venison, new trees to document, new animals to sketch, new sights to be seen. I've learned as much as I can from the druids of my circle. I'd rather wander and learn than take root and stagnate.
Oh, that's a good thing to do.
So if you're traveling to Deerwood and need another set of hands, I'd welcome the safety of a group.
A druid assistant would be welcome.
I'm trained by the celebrants of Hawk and Ivy of the Fisher Crane tribe. I know more than my share of nature magic, and, well, I don't shy away from a good fight. I have business with the druids that live near Twin Elms. So long as we find ourselves there eventually, I'm happy to follow along.
Well, I can always substitute him later on when I'm going to be doing this quest for the time being. Perhaps you can join us.
Splendid! It'll be an honor to...
He the druid. Oh, this path must lead down below there. No, I cannot go down there yet. What a pity! I must obtain some artifact and put it into the ruin there. Dwightford Village. Travel to Dwightford. Find someone in town who knows about the ruins. Temple of Brass. Dwightford Mill. Grieving Mother. Curry. Oh. And who's this person? House Hard Guard. Defiance Bay +3. Oh, it seems my reputation have helped a bit here. The guard sides with the belief as he look at you. What are the odds? Stuck in the backwater only to meet the famed champion of Defiance Bay. Bear us real, bring mercy today. Oh, hooray! My reputation is helping me out. His demeanor grows serious. Perhaps you could help me. I don't suppose you saw a young elven noblewoman on the road. I'm stuck in this wretched place with the rest of my unit until we find her. I haven't seen anyone like that. Same as everyone else in this blazing village. Perhaps you could speak with Lord Harwood at the end anyway. He'd be grateful for his. He would be grateful for the assistance, and it could be the locals open up to you about his daughter disappearance more than they have to us. Ah, a noble daughter disappearing. Villager. Oh, this is a nice village. It's better than the Gilded Vale. And where is that noble I have to talk to? Nanuki Farah.
I just want to find her. Surely even you can understand that.
We're decent folk, my lord. Perhaps you should leave and check the wilds.
Lord Harwood. The man wears outer-style robe, simple but elegant. His fine leather shoes look like they were made of padding around indoors, yet stay caked with mud. He yanks a lock of hair trimmed around his silk glove finger. His fine features are etched with anxiety.
My child is out there. Do they not understand?
My lord, we're doing everything we can. Unfortunately,
Your child is missing, I take it.
Yes, Lady Alice, my daughter.
He tugs at the finger tips of his glove.
I've asked around, but nobody in this mud hole has any concerns beyond their swine. They turn my men away like beggars and seem downright pleased to be of no use. But you're not one of my soldiers. And you look like you're used to getting your hands dirty, if you don't mind my saying so.
Oh, how nice. A stereotypical adventurer. Well, it's true to a certain extent. My lord, Harold raised a hand to silence the man. If you find her, he nibbles some of one the glove. Tell her I won't be upset with her. She can come home and all will be well. I just want to make sure that my child is safe. Nothing in the world is more important to me. I'd like to ask a few questions about your daughter.
Alice, of course.
Tell me, describe Lady Ali. She's a striking young woman, bears more resemblance to her mother than to me. She has auburn hair and a delicate, well-bred features. She must be of 28 or 29. Tell me about her appearance. Tell me about her disappearance. We stopped in Dryford for a few days. On our fourth evening here, I was making a plan to continue our journey. Lady Ali was feeling unwell and went to bed. When I retired a couple hours later, I found that she had vanished. None of my men had seen her, and no one at the inn knew where she was. Since then, my people have been combing the village, but we yet to find a clue, and what's locals been no help. Why did you and Ailey come to Dryford? It was merely to stop along the way to Ewan West. However, she took ill shortly before our arrival, though it seemed prudent to allow her a few days to recover. What in Ewan West? He frowned as if about to protest, but he gave a sigh. Lady Alice had reached an age where it is prudent for her to marry. Given this legacy business, I can't let her fertile years slip by, nor do I want her womb to fester in the presence of so many hollowborn. It seemed there would be more potential suitors in he Omar or no Omar. You think I haven't considered that? Arranging a suitable match is difficult. The best prospect of my child lay in even rest. I see. With the rest of your family, surely they wouldn't want to miss your daughter. Which I see. Go back, but going back to your daughter. Let's go back to my previous question. I heard you arguing with the innkeeper.
A petty, small-minded man, just like the rest of them around here. I've been paying him an honest fee for board and bed, and yet he can't be bothered to stir himself to concern for my Alice.
Actually, he seemed angry at you.
People from these backwater villages take offense for sport. You have to but show up with a full coin purse, and they'll hear insult in the jingle of your step. They forget that Duke Hadret came from the privileged classes, as did all of the other earls and lords who financed the rebellion they're so proud of.
Tell me about yourself. I am Lord Nestor, Herald of Defiance Bay. My family have been prominent there since Imperial time. Our primary estate is on the outskirts of Brackenbury, but we have a holding in New Hamar. Those went to my sister and her husband. I should talk to the innkeeper. Most of these villagers care about their well-being and the town well-being first, then others come second.
Hail and well met.
Let's see, what room do you have? Dragon there? That's interesting. This may not be the best place to sell my loot, but it's better than no place at all. I don't use wands. The gun I have to keep. The spears don't really need. Which one of these bows do more damage? Why with clothing?
Good day, stranger.
Tell me about Lord Harwin's daughter. He frowned and shrugged. His lordship says she's up and went missing the other day. He wiped the tankard with a ragged towel, twisted with a swift, jerking motion. I don't know any more than that. These lordling bastards handle their affairs. Ain't no business of mine. Display your pouch. Perhaps you could make it your business. Well, people always like the sound of money. Put them away. My pay comes from honest day work, even for me, and should be enough for anyone. But you're just like the Lord, rattling your purse like it fit to buy the leave of the gods and kiss. You look agitated. Something about this doesn't seem right with you. Does it? He slammed the clean ticker down. Damn right it don't. The Lord saunters in here like he's cut from cleaner cloths than the rest of us, and yet, well, that Lord was raised in a elite society environment, so yeah, he's technically better than you at times. Yet he shakes his head. Look, I don't want no trouble from you or bring from you or from you or him or anybody else. I'm just waiting him to tire my ale and leave so things can get back to normal. I won't stand by allow a innocent girl come to harm. Help me find her. These villagers generally care for the well-being of people, so yeah, this would be the best answer. He leaned on the bar and sighed. That girl, Ellie, she was looking to disappear. You should have seen her, washing the door like a sheep at the slaughter. All the same, she didn't hardly speak to no one. Only folk I seen her talk to is Tigwell. He nodded at the east window. His shop is by the broken tower. Bit of a hearted, that one. My advice is to let the matter drop. Like I say, I don't profit to dig around other business. I want to talk to him anyways.
Yeah?
What equipment does this work have? This druid have? What is his current armor? 8. The playmail is better suited to him. He have a wand. And what is the spell? Let's talk to him for a bit.
As a peripatetic loner, I'm not privy to the latest news, but the Hollowborn Children is a tale that has reached even my reclusive ears. Or, rather, ear.
What do the grandfather druids think of this plight?
It's been a long time since I've spoken with my circle. They'd probably tell you what I'd tell you. This plight was most certainly the consequence of someone trespassing into Nguithan places, not meant for folk. I mean, what else other than the gods could inflict punishment of such impressive scale?
It could be work of a very intelligent and powerful wizard, or someone that knows how to make it look like so. What are your thoughts on the Hollowborn?
Any time a life is separated from its soul, I wanted to pretend it was just a rumor when I first heard of it. In my youth, I cursed the dear Woodens for being ignorant despoilers that breed out of control. But soulless babies? What heartless gods would inflict that kind of tragedy? No parent or child deserves to be a part of that horror.
Maybe the gods like to be mean to people, so they cause a little bit of misfortune to people just to have them fun. Or that could be me speaking. Let's talk of other business.
Need something?
Can we discuss our party members?
Curious about your compatriots? Whom in particular?
Tell me your thoughts on Durin.
Oh, love at first sight. It's like Wow carved an ever-changing gash in his brain, and every hour he's a different flavor of angry. Durance makes me feel like I'm the sane one. He smells like fear in the mornings and rage in the afternoons. I'm keeping my eye on him. He's a laugh, but he might someday be a problem.
What are your thoughts on Kana Wu?
Oh, I think I could fit 3 of me, plus a remainder of a 4th Haravius inside that giant. Gods, am I glad he's friendly. And between you and me, he has a better singing voice than the prettiest lasses I know from my tribe. It's 1 part unsettling, 2 parts arousing. And it makes me wish I still had both ears.
Secondly, what's your
She
impression?
actually steps lightly when we travel outdoors, which is more than I could say for the rest of you. They do things differently where she's from, but she knows her way around the woods almost as well as I do. Almost.
Well, you have to remember that just from our appearance, me, Eder, Alos, and Durance are not raised in a nature environment like you were at time. What do you make of Alos?
Oh, him? Him I don't mind too much. Though I could pitch a tent with the pole wedged up his anus. I could smell something funny on him. 2 cents? Not quite. Well, whatever it is, take note of his mood swings. I don't think he's unstable. I just think he has a lot going on up there.
What do you think of Eder?
He's nasty, brutish, and tall. So 2/3 like me, I suppose. The circumference of his neck exceeds the circumference of my torso at its thickest point. They sure do breed them big and dumb in the deerwood, don't they?
Well, you're not a human, little one.
No, I'm being a brat. Truthfully, I think the guy's a lot more gentle than he pretends. He's certainly got a big heart for animals, at least, which is rather telling of who he is under that soldier exterior.
That's all for now. Tell me about Glenfast. It's a verdant land of history, culture, and natural beauty. His voice falls into a half whisper as he adds, and we already have enough unwanted trespassers, so I recommend you never visit. Why should I avoid Glenfast? There are no cities to visit, no centers of commerce to explore. It would seem most visitors come to our land to pillage the goods and ruin. So, what do the Glenfoss think of Dryford and its people? House with foreigner, looter, obsessed with wealth and wine. Made the barrels be obstructed with pus, weeping nodules. Every one of them. He scowls, lingers, and he scratches as his ears come. So, not that you're asking a neutral party. When I was a insuffered child, I usually was. My parents told me Drywood wouldn't save me in this life and next if I didn't behave. But I am in their land now, and I will, in their interest of academic fairness, admit that I met a few several decent, mostly non-rabid Drywoodians. He looked accents and folded his arm, but my suspicion about them all being drunken had proved entirely accurate. I wonder what about great wonders they accomplish if they also overdubbed. Well, pubs like this are social gatherings, and it does help de-stress once in a while in there with a good couple of drinks.
I grew up in Glonfoth, specifically in and around Thane Bog. My people, the Fisher Crane tribe, are migrant stewards of the land. I've walked the whole of Glonfoth many times. What would you like to know?
I can ask him more about this later on. On second thought, some other time. It's been about an hour now, so this is a good point to end this episode. See you in the next episode, which I will continue exploring this town and working on the noble daughter disappearance.